Looking forward to this. Let's get the show on the road. Speaking of, double flashes will come out as well to give them some entries in towards B. And we're playing a very passive setup here for Mouz. We're going to sit back over towards CT. Xerxes spamming through the smoke, but to no avail so far. So a bomb plant should come through here, and it's about this retake. Xerxes felt like he was slightly tempted by jumping around that corner. Pops against it for now, Brolin. Waiting for a fight to come his way. I mean, Complexity, this is a pretty good setup, pretty deep as well. They're holding for those flanks, but it feels like it's all going to come through CT side. Xerxes gets caught early. Floppy off to a great start. More to come around as Elijah Lanta, but Yimfat still makes his presence known with a double. Make that three. Jumping around as he delivers on towards the rafters, but Grim still alive, still finding heads, and JT scoops up the last. Complexity draw first blood.
So it seems to be something that Mouz can't find the answer on. Of course, if you do a back-to-back, that really proves you're the better team on the map. And
it's true.
I wonder if we're going to see something similar today. They're going to try and fight for ramp early, though. Great catch from Brolin, using the crane angle to stop Elige from making his way up, and maybe being a bit more assertive on that CT side is something Mouz will try and put into practice.
Yeah, I think Elige, unfortunately for him there, he does get slightly caught by that flash, and also as he's turning, so he's full committed to the back turn, and I think that's an easy one for Brolin to peek into. Floppy, looks like he wants to be the first, he's blind, and he will get it! And Horzerk, I can't believe he stays alive there. 4 points of HP, 1 foot in the grave, but he gets his. Grim will pounce. This is something you've got to keep an eye out throughout this map. Grim on these mid lurks on T side is so effective. The amount of mileage he gets and impact is incredible. And Mouz already left down to 2, and in this 2 versus 4, Trav, they might even be tempted by a save.
Easy to come by with all the travel that has to come through as well. But anyway, tech pause has been figured out. We can stop waffling and we can talk about the game instead. The important things in front of your very eyes right now. Complexity back on the bike alongside Mouz's, and Torji's got his AWP out.
Shuhei up close. Knee breaks open the smoke Elige for one, but Shuhei will pounce in for the trade as well as Torzi delivers with a quick AWP shot, and that'll take ramp control. Floppy gonna try and move up here with JT, but they're met with a smoke, and he might just try and utilize that for a bit of space, and it will work. Yimfat caught off guard. You know, we saw the problems anchoring a little bit yesterday, and then we see it once again. Bersertion there to try and bail them out. He takes a lot of damage, and he is down low. And even blind, he nearly converts on towards Floppy. 2 versus 2. Floppy, Shuhei, both low. And this round feels like it's won or lost off the back of Grim and Torji in this spot. 2 kills for Floppy already. 1 apiece for Torji and Shuhei, and a smoke to meet them in towards CT as well. Already looking for 1. Damage dealt. Torji now low. Spammer on the smoke as well. Floppy getting mighty close. They don't have the util. If they had a nade, they'd probably get both here. Sticking around a little bit, Shuhei. You can have a little look in. I thought you were right that they are going to go for a save, but other ideas. Spotted. Shuhei spamming. Can't quite find it. Second time of asking. Grim will deliver. Tap on towards the bomb. Not a stick as well. He goes on high. And Torzi delivers. Quick flick and a find. And just enough time to get that bomb defused. Mouz find their first. Tempted to start contacting his way around. It could be dicey. He spotted 1. He spots another as well. At the same time as he's moving, they're starting to try and maneuver up in towards B. The spam is getting mighty close, but Yimfat delivers for a double. That's huge. And he might still be able to help out for that third. Xerxes will deliver as well. He gets traded. 3 versus 2. It's still potentially on. Can't count them out. Oh. How much damage especially has been done towards Brolin. Tapping away, and it's not to be. All down to the AWP. Horzerk's got to go huge, and he can't even deliver on the first. Good round. Once again, I think Yimfat steps up in a big way.
And as we know, he's one of the best anchors in the world, if not the best anchor in the world this year. So, yeah, it's important for him to deliver for Mouz's sake on Vertigo. Complexity turning up the pace though in the following round, and JT will take down his counterpart. Elige deals with Brolin too. Takes a lot of damage, but he could easily find the AWP of Torji. And he gets caught out in somewhat no man's land. 4v2 straight away. Complexity's pace change works brilliantly.
Yeah, I love the dynamic tempo coming through. Yimfat on high. Molotov waiting. He spots him, but no, Elige isn't aware. He's slightly tunnel vision in towards that lower angle. It'll come over, and a good chunk of damage on towards Floppy too, but this ain't easy. And there might even be a temptation as time starts to tick and the seeds of doubt get sown in, then they might even just call this one off. And it looks like they will. Pulling it back for that save. So a good round all the same. And yeah, 5 already taken on the C side. Trav, I'm still liking what I'm seeing out from Cole.
I feel like Mouz weren't ready for that call whatsoever, right? That's a really important fifth with complexity. And Mouz, they've got some money to work with thanks to that save. But Floppy, that's a great shot on Shui above that B stairs smoke. Good catch, but at least the impact was there once again. I've watched the impact do some devious things on the B side of Vertigo, even dating back to his Mouz NXT days on the Academy roster. Seen so many ridiculous holds from him in basically every single position on that site. So that's what I want to see more of.
The shadow might pop out. Oh, it's laboured from Elige. Thankfully not the same for Grim. So kept it a 3 versus 3. Arguably now in this situation, as it all resets and the tempo slows right down, you generally say that trades benefit the T side in this spot. JT making a move up through top now. Torji holding for him. Tough angle as well. But it's messy. Brolin gets one. And at the same time, Torzi's still here, still waiting for that fight to come his way. Torzi's so low. JT isn't exactly healthy, but you would assume the advantage goes in favor of JT here. There's one. Will he expect Yimfat as well just around this corner is the question. Yimfat holding for him. He's tapping away to try and bait in an engagement, but it's Brolin who also steps up to the plate. Grim gets caught and Mouz onto right back. It's all down to what Torzi can get here. To be perfectly honest, he still hasn't shown any presence. The longer he stays here, the more he might get overlooked like that, for example. There's one, looking for 2, 3, might be on the cards as well. He's getting hungry, maybe a little bit greedy for it as Grim also pounds. He makes that move through mid. We highlighted this. Keep an eye out for Grim on these mid lurks. And somehow this round has flipped. Brolin left all alone and Horzerk deletes him. Head ripped off his shoulders. And that is a massive response coming through from Complexity. I can't believe they get away with that round.
You called out JT's, what's his mid-round, but I think the mid-round is just pause. Yeah. And you know what? It works brilliantly. I've got to give huge props to JT. He was low HP from the very first 15 seconds of the round. He doesn't just get 2, he gets the trade through the plywood as well onto Torji. All the kills really thanks to JT, but it's Grim who puts a little cherry on top of it. The eco is going to be a little bit messy. Yimpat's got 2 with the P250. I thought the trades were going their way, but then Yimpat pops up. Elige versus Exertion. 5-7, no armor. He's taking the heads-up duel, and now he's been spotted. How on earth does Exertion win this one? He's going to play the long game. Bomb still on ramp, and Exertion will know that. He'll see the dot on the minimap and will realize that Elige is not carrying the bomb. So he's going to play the long game and try and make Elige think.
Okay, Elige, Molly, Smoke, Flash, and an AK. 1 versus 1. Xerxian, 5-7, no armor, and Elige playing the patience game. He's playing quiet. He doesn't want to give away the ruse. He's stuck around towards A. It's all about timing on this peak. Xerxian, he's not quite holding for this, but he might just get the job. Oh no, it's an oversight. He's not going to look that way. Xerxian should get the kill. How have Mouz taken that round head in hand for Elige? But that is the feeling across the board for Complexity. They have just been ecoed, and Yimfa, that double with the P250 is absolutely monumental.
Painful. And in the following gun round, utility is all right. They have enough. 2 mollies, 2 smokes, actually 3 in total, but only 1 flash. That's going to be such an important flash for Horzerk, and now it's on the ground already, and look at the Mouz pinch. Brolin, Exertion, and Torji all grab 1, and Floppy and Grim are left wandering back to the opposite side of the map.
So you might actually just wait for numbers. Even if they get a bomb plant, it is the ultimate thing of who cares. Yeah, there'll be a clock above the head of Mouz, but they've just got the numbers. Play for the trades. Play. It's 2v4 and it should be fine. Yimfat gets the first as Grim just walks straight into his demise. And Floppy will also fall as well. What a recovery out from Mouz. They looked like they were potentially dead on arrival heading in towards Vertigo, but they've responded well. An eco round taken. And Trav, we've got a game on our hands here. They take a pistol round now, and Complexity going to be feeling a hell of a lot of pressure. Elige, that is not the decision of all time. Xerxian absolutely destroys him, and Brolin will also add another to his tally. Yimfat's had a great game. Xerxian's had his moments as well. These two are really ramping up.
Of course, he went to 3 at Dallas, went to 3 at Pro League Season 19. Mouz had the better of them in Cologne, but it was a close game, 13-11, 13-9. And, well, these Glock headshots are proving to be devious. All's trying his best, but it's absolutely a wipeout. Look at that. A team ace. I'm pretty sure all 5 of those kills were headshots. The mood in the camp is up, and the way Exertion started that round against Elige, I mean, that was... What can poor Elige do there? Nothing is the answer.
Yeah. Let's have a look at this POV as well. Yeah, just 2-tap. It's absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it's that Mouz plan is looking good right now. Here's his first gunman. We're going quicker in toward B. Oh, the entry from Exertion will not work this time, but Floppy's out of ammunition. He needs support quickly. Thankfully, that smoke will help out. It will get blown open, but Elige is here in time. Great shot from Shui against his counterpart JT, but there's 2 players for Complexity stuck on Gen, and Shui should go down. He absolutely will, but now it's Yimpat's turn. He knows all the angles on this B site, but great flash. Floppy's still alive somehow, but should go down. Does go down. 2v2.
Yimpat playing up close. Elige waiting for his time in this smoke as well. It gets all eerie as the bomb does get confirmed. Brolin going to join him over towards Gen. I think they want to play this as well. Smoke down. Yimpat somehow gets away with that. And he will actually be able to activate on towards 1, surely. No, it's Scrappy as Elige is still alive. 1 versus 1 now against Brolin, as Brolin will tuck his head up close. Pop flash. Oh, no smoke even as he jumps round, but it will just be to his demise. And the corpse falls 51 floors down. Mouz, in the same vein that Complexity did most of the way throughout this year, but maybe it's got to a point where unfortunately they're kind of getting read into now. They're getting understood, and people are figuring out this is the way we break them down, and the counter-stratting is forcing Cole to try and adapt, and they just don't have the plays for it. Not at the moment. Exertion, already up close. Orb, Holzerk, trained on the angle as well. He's looking to the lower position, but a quick flick will find Exertion with the first to 4. That's the opener that Cole needed, and there's no trade behind it too, so that's perfect.
Yeah, important. Really important. Of course, that's the life of Exertion, being often the entry. Little boost for Elige. It works this time. He gets his one and drops away, and that's Torji to drop as well. Complexity changing up their setups. It's very risky to have that AWP on the double stack position, on the elevated position.
Yeah.
You miss one, you're doomed, whatever you do. Even if you drop toward the catwalk now, you should get caught before you manage to do that. So Complexity have something to work with here. Again, leaving B somewhat as a site to retake. Floppy will now go back to check, as he obviously has to and so often does. He needs at least a 1-for-1 Floppy. If they decide to burst now, Mouz, and it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. But his sitemate JT has been removed. It's a wonderful entry from Brolin. He's looking for more. Oh, almost a transfer onto Elige as well. Imagine if that came through. Great nade onto default. The impact down to 38 HP, but a return damage on Elige and Grim. Elige's actually going to pick up the AWP now instead to at least make it maybe a bit easier for him. Get Holzerk on the rifle. They're up close as well. Mouz with Shui and Yimpat. Grim waiting to pounce from window. They can now go in together. Elige will take first point on low HP. They need to trade it, but they're going to line up. And then Shui peeks off of Yimpat's contact. It's perfect from Mouz. A 3v5. Complexity will be ruining these mistakes. They're going to be working their way up toward A here, Mouz, at least with a couple of players. They're going to now team up together. The FAMAS of Holzerk stuck on sandbags, and there are multiple mollies to remove that position. Torji will use one of them. When does Brolin use his? Surely Holzerk doesn't go unchecked on sandbags at this stage of the round. 25 seconds. It is very late to be here, but they're not using that molly in this position right now. I am nervous for Mouz, but how many can Holzerk get with only a FAMAS? He reacts for 1, needs 2, gets 2, even 3 and 4. Holzerk from sandbags. How have Mouz overlooked it? It's Shui 1 versus 4. He'll get caught by JT's MP9. I can't believe that.
Oh, heroics from Holzerk there. That is beautiful, and just a complete oversight in that round. They gift him 4. He never really should have even got away with the second, never mind the third and the fourth behind it, but brilliant. The first, fair enough, but then Brolin late to react. Xerxin poor on the trade, and Yimfa just absolutely zoned out, caught and nearly tagged, but Shuhei really dealt a fair chunk of damage. He'll still sit up close in that smoke, and hasn't fully been cleared yet as well. His presence starting to be shown over towards that B side. JT, what have you got for us? We're going to lead by example here. The IGL gets clipped early. Torzi, great find as more. surely to follow is Floppy. Nielsen up close as well. He gets his. Looking for a second. Can't quite deliver as Yimfa will get caught, but Grim and Horzek are combining, and the trades are looking favourable towards Cole.
This is still doable. Shuey can play close to that smoke as well. This is a decent off angle, and he can call Brolin forward to peek with him. Grim is 2 HP. Sure, Complexity can take their time. There are kits available. There's a smoke on Horzek and a Liege. And now Brolin, he's going to make his move. He should find Grim, but whether he finds more is the question. It's Shuey to get that kill, and that's going to take the attention away. Brolin, trigger discipline, great first tap, but he tries to play time. He tries to strafe away, and he won't be allowed to. Elige will get the defuse. Complexity are back in this game.
Yeah, they're staying alive. They're fighting tooth and nail to chip away at this deficit, and my God, are they doing a decent job of it.
When was the last time we saw any player in a professional match get 4 from sandbags with a FAMAS, by the way?
Genuinely, probably like an epic LAN against Silvers. That's probably about it, really. In fact, we'll get the first
Good answer. Good
drive-by on towards Floppy. Yeah, you never get the luxury like that. So
I know.
I can't remember.
It's changed the game. It's changed the game.
As a numbers advantage, Elige trying to get proactive. I don't hate this decision as well. When you haven't got the numbers in your favour, you sort of have to do something. But Torzy just does his due diligence. He holds, he waits, and he finds as well, delivering for a kill of his own to bring it down to 3. And now Grim, he's going to join up with JT, but also sort of relinquishes mid-control in that sense. And it gives Mouz time and space to scale up. JT didn't realise he was exposed. They've got to expect someone else here as well, as Grim up close, the shadow spotted a Horse exertion, maybe goes a little early. The panic, thankfully, doesn't cost him his life. Last man of Grim seen off a flawless round for Mouz, and a team ace once again, just like the pistol, puts them on map point.
Silently, there's a chance this could be the key to this map. Great positioning from Horzek though. Corner of the site, makes himself as hard to headshot as possible, and she was not expecting that one. Big opening kill. And exertion, as you say, was low. They try the boost again, and it works again. Elige finding that all-important first, but he can't find that second. A bit whiffy on toward Torji. And Horzek goes searching for that one too. Maybe that's ill-advised. They wanted a double push gap. It's so common on Vertigo, but now it's back into a 3v3.
Torji, low. Grim taking a bit of damage, but will Brolin do his clearance? Not effectively enough. And Torji on the other side of Yellow Top, there is an MP9 as Grim goes for 2. Oh, Grim, what a time for him to step up to the plate. They can't make it the third. Torji, surely not the ace, not with 11 points of HP. That would be a miracle of a way to see it off. And not just yet pressured for time. 30 seconds left on the clock, but that bomb is dropped, and it's a tough position to try and recover from. A double MP9, just one bullet from them would be enough. So he's got to be crisp as all hell. This crossfire is pretty strong, and Floppy sees it off. They survive. A brief scare. Complexity, find double digits. Allows opportunities. Elige just going to play up close here. Shuhei waiting as well. Elige, it's all about who spots who first. A smoke going to dissipate in just a moment. The lineup is excellent. Shuhei didn't even know what hit him before he was dropped. Smoke broken open. Exertion starts to make a move. This round going to be won from just 4. And they have no idea of the numbers here over towards ramp. Horzek with a flash. It is absolutely perfect for 1, but maybe sticks around, gets a little greedy, and gets traded out. So still an opportunity as Mouz continue to scale up in towards ramp here.
But you need intel. Even in a 4 versus 3, you need information. Otherwise, Floppy is on the island, and he might still be on this island, looking to fight his way out. Behind big box, white box swing, gets his 1. That's okay, because Elige is here in time. Great first, flash assist for the second. A little bit of an MVP flash there from Grim.
Already met with a bit of util over towards stairs. That'll slow them down. That might be the plan out of spawn. Briefly put on hold. Floppy playing back 90. Oh, I was just going to say met with a Molotov, but no, it flies 51 floors off the building. So Floppy remains as an island in towards backside. He might go unchecked as well. The molly didn't find, and he just lines up 2. They just don't clear him, and he gets away with more. Grim and JT. Floppy finds a third. I cannot believe it. 1 missed Molotov completely sells that round.
And Floppy, of course, is such a difficult role playing that B anchor position. Sometimes you can feel isolated. You can struggle for the entire game pretty much and just not feel like you're in the game if they go A all the time, stuff like that. But delivers when it matters most, and we're going to OT, and we're starting OT. Unfortunately, the hero of the previous round. This time, I got some information, but not a whole lot. This time it's JT, the stuck back 90. And he'll be forced forward toward white box. But he probably needs to, especially now Grim's gone down and Yimpat's just owned him. Simple as that. Great round from Mouz. We've seen a couple of these buy rounds work so well for them, of course, in regulation with all 5 players alive. Even Halzerk's rotation is removed immediately by Torji with all that mid control.
You need just one round in regulation. You fail to do so for many in a row, and then you get it straight away into overtime. It's always the case. It is the curse in a way, and now for Mouz, good work. Grim. Actually, the first, he'll stick around as well, but as he goes on high, that gives away his advantage in that position.
Down to 7 HP as Mouz work their way up. Another boost. This time it's the one on the corner of Gap instead. Can Elige adjust? Should see a play on his left in a moment, but he doesn't see the tip of Yimpat, and he takes him down. A huge kill. Halzerk trying to respond. Does get one, and there's JT popping up with a huge kill. This is the Shui mid look that I mentioned, though. 25 seconds. He needs to do it all here. They're not looking at this whatsoever. 1 kill, 2 kills. Floppy suddenly last alive, but they need that bomb plant. He now knows that Shui's in this position. He's going to choose to fight him straight up, but he still goes straight in for it. And Shui takes out 1-2. Massive quad kill from the leader.
Cole, you've got to get at least one round in the CT side. You cannot afford to go 0 for 3. Grim gets deleted. Brolin, what a swing, what a find. The nade could be pretty healthy here too, but it just goes a tad too shallow.
Oh, what a round from Shui, man. I'm still thinking about it. You know, we spoke about it earlier about just if he has his rounds where he pops up, that's all he needs to do. 1 impact round in overtime is enough to push you over the line. Plays that brilliantly in exertion. He will get caught by the Halzerk AWP. And Mouz have enough utility to do whatever they want still. With complexity, it's actually interesting. They've only got a couple of smokes left. That's all they have. Floppy, great peek on Shui, but he goes for more against Brolin and gets removed immediately. Jump, throw, flash over the left side of the building. JT caught. And now it's all Elige on the side. He'll get cleared as well. Mouz, 3 in a row on T overtime. Surely not. It's all Halzerk, and Torji will remove him too. Mouz are here to play.
Stunning stuff. And surely 3 map points in overtime to close this out. They can't fail to do so again, as they did in regulation. Not a second time you would expect. Torji, that's a healthy nade, but it's an even healthier shot on towards Halzerk, who gets clipped immediately. Floppy, 1 point of HP, as you mentioned. He's barely alive, 1 foot in the grave, and that might be the case for complexity.
Shui has got teammate support toward B as well. They're all going to pounce. 3 toward B stairs. JT gets overwhelmed, and now Torji's on a great angle to deal with the swing. He removes Elige as well. Complexity, one of their best maps. A map they've taken twice recently over Mouz at Pro League. Both times 13-8. Seems like they found the formula finally, Mouz.
Yeah, no one beats Mouz 3 times on Vertigo. Brolin will get Floppy. He finally gets seen off, and down goes Grim. 16 to 12. Mouz draw first blood in this series, but that is a huge map to scalp away from the complexity side. That's Vertigo, their strength pick.
Exertion has the smoke. Torji has a double flash, and it looks like it's going to be a simple B pop for now.
In fact, takes a slight bit of damage as well to his team nade, but in they come. Julie's up close. Grim, 1. Only 1, though, gets limited at that as Yimfa on the swing, full blind. Oh, hello. Xerxian, Yimfa adding just 1 more apiece to the tally, and that's the B side. And surely you'd expect the round as well. 2v4 on a retake. The smoked out of CT as well, and some hopeful taps from Halzerk are surely not going to find the success they want. And Yimfa and Torzi are going to sit up close too. They're baiting in the fight, and it's not a bait that Cole are going to fall for. They're dipping away, tail between their legs. Brolin other ideas, though. He knows. He spots 1, looks for 2, tapping away, dinks and drops. Nice. Down goes Floppy. Only the 1 casualty. More or less a flawless round for Mouz.
Up against the MP9. Obviously, it can be awkward losing that AK and apps as the first point of contact. It's often his role. Lots of noise being made elsewhere, but it made Floppy look away. Thankfully, Brolin comes through Boiler. It's a great catch on Elige, and Floppy in the end recovers a man advantage. Hallzerk looking to do some more tag work with this scout, though. Thankfully, for Mouz's sake, it's a great shot from Shuri once again. And with the last two CTs on Complexity split up, Grim and JT. Exertion just providing a little bit of a fake when it comes to the sound cues. Top Banana. Looks like Mouz have this one under lock and key.
It should be the round. I can't see this one slipping away. Like you mentioned, this A side taken. Bomb will go down momentarily. And actually a little bit of a hunt here. Xertion. The right idea. Doesn't clear. Not effectively. So Grim will get his. Shuhei clearing. And he also gets dropped as well. So this is already getting a little expensive. JT will pick himself up in towards a Galil. Are we ramping up to potentially try and attempt to retake? Moto Smoke couldn't have been timed better, in all honesty. Just after JT's first fight. Orgy. Little spam to that smoke, but not going to find the effectiveness, and a re-smoking towards Moto as well to really just eliminate JT out of this round. Basically gives him no effectiveness. Grim will stick around what seems to be a hunt, but it's not an effective one as Brolin gets his. And Torji can go save over towards Pit as well. So I think we could talk about silver linings here, Trav, and talk about positives. That was pretty expensive. However, that was a force buy. If it was expensive on a low buy...
Toward any aggression from Complexity. JT, of course, still does have that Galil. It's all about him in this round with that Kevlar, of course, saved over as well. The 5-7s could still do something dirty, and now they've figured out where that Galil is. Exertion will go down. That should mean they should move the bomb over toward A, but Complexity will still try and make some havoc happen with these rotations.
Broden's got 250 ADR so far. He's looking for more, but he might actually overlook Balcony. Just get one. Elige, two for him as well. This is good work. Play from the site as well. Elige doing God's work, and he's stepping up the bold buff in true form as JT will come through to clean up the final one. But Elige, fantastic work. Never doubt a 5-7. And it's those sort of rounds. They're prime examples of why I'm just so perplexed by how smooth the brains of those who use the CZ. Look how good the 5-7 is. Why would you use the IKEA builder gun? Why?
Power on their side. A nice little crossfire here with JT and Grim. It's going to have to be pure entries here for Mouz. No flashes available. Or Grim, his head is spotted. Exertion hasn't seen it until the last second. He finally takes him down. But JT and the Elige is the snake in the grass. There it is. Exertion will drop. Brolin is in an incredible position, and he will get a freebie onto Hallzerk, but 9 seconds, and this round ain't happening. It's a save for Mouz. As you can see, Floppy might even have an opportunity to take one of them down after time, but Mouz will at least position himself fine to avoid that, but it's another Complexity round.
It is a full buy, though, it has to be said. So AK M4, 3 Tech 9s, and a beautiful double nade setup. Xertion, not the way he wanted to start. Yeah, exactly. 2 HEs land straight at the feet.
Hallzerk could have a lot on his plate coming here. Final few Mouz players working their way forward, and Brolin up with Floppy has to get back onto the site quickly, and does. And Mouz now all grouped up together. They know the AWP is stuck in that position. If they can swarm him, there's a chance this round could still be on, but thankfully there is support for Hallzerk. Oh, he's taken out his USP at the wrong time, and he can't react against Shui, and unfortunately Elige has been found as well in the meantime. How on earth have Mouz got themselves into this bomb site?
Yeah, surely we're not letting this sort of a round slip away. Grim, he's starting to maneuver, may I say, through apartments. Yimfat holding for this long play. If he's spammed now, he could get some damage. It's good damage too. Grim tries to activate. Yimfat with the swing. The reaction is excellent. Mouz, how are we walking away with that round? They had one premium rifle and a Galil in support and a few Tech 9s. They have pulled off a bit of a miracle on that one, and they're walking away with an AK, an M4, and an AWP on the back of Shui.
And Complexity full foul, another one of those low econ rounds we spoke about a lot on Vertigo that just they can't afford to lose sometimes. And Mouz are now in pole position on this T side, and Hallzerk scout gets deleted instantly.
Grim playing anti. JT wants to be first contact, but a Molotov down and the smoke just behind it as well will limit visibility. Xertion playing on top of logs. As this smoke starts to dissipate, his position becomes quite strong because he has the support of Shuhei. Double stack with JT and Grim up close. Important fight that needs to be found. It's Shuhei for one. Grim will pounce back to one of his own, and a bit of tag damage on towards Xerxin is not bad either. Molotov forces them further back, so Cole reclaim this top banana control. They boost above it as well to look for more. But at the same time, there's now information gained over towards the B side. There's 2 there, 3 alive.
Floppy.
Only 1 towards A. Floppy, what have we got? First is good. Second, looking behind it as well. Might just get it, and he will. Floppy's activated, and what a time to come alive as well. As he in fact gets caught, Tech9 drive-by will deliver. Miles on out of this round just yet as Torzi activates for a double of his own. What are we seeing? It's Grim up close. He just doesn't clear Xerxin, and the Academy duo deliver.
Shuhei, of course, has still got that Mach 10, so are Mouz going to continue to play speedy? They've conditioned complexity a little bit in this game that some of those fast plays could come through, especially the ones with the low econ rounds. And Shuhei has shown his presence toward long, actually, with that Mach 10. A couple of bullets toward Arch to say he's there. Could be a flash in toward that short area, and actually Holder just gets the kill completely dry on toward Exertion, and there's no way Shuhei's going to be tapping down a pit player from there with that SMG. And this is working out incredibly well for complexity. Mouz kind of just go 1 by 1 and get removed 1 by 1.
5-3. This half is far from over, while Mouz have definitely looked like they've had a few more ideas in the early parts. It's looking like Carl is starting to come alive a bit as JT delivers on the first. Xerxin, down he goes again. He's relentless on the aggression in the early round, but he's still struggling to put those numbers up.
Just watching the rotations, of course, and how critical they are on Inferno. Hulzerk waiting for the mid push, and Brolin, that gap in the long smoke is actually completely unexpected for Brolin. Gives Hulzerk a perfect line. Shuhei's now stuck between Molotovs, has to somehow get a kill and get out. Well, at least he does one part of that. Torji is now going to force his way in, knowing that probably backside is where he needs to focus. He's got an HE, but that is not going to remove Grim from the round. It does maximum damage, though, and actually forces him into the open. That's a bit dangerous. This HE's good, though. Great response. Hulzerk dunks Torji. Now it's the impact. Ooh.
It's flank on flank.
But, as you say, there is Floppy directly behind him, and of course, no bomb in his possession. It's still in T steps right now for Yimpat. So 40 seconds to go all the way around the map and collect it. But he has found that first kill. Elige might see it on the map sooner or later. They have got them locked in, but Yimpat could just win the duel. Elige rushes into it a bit too quickly, and now it's all Floppy.
Yeah, the big issue there is that they hadn't seen the bomb, right? So Elige is thinking, right, this is a B finish. Let me come and pincer with Floppy, making his move out from CT. But actually, that's where Yimfat activates. And it's a foot race. He's just going to run all the way to A. I don't know if Floppy hears this. My assumption is not, by the lack of movement out from him. So Yimfat on for the 1 versus 3 here, and this would be an absolute miracle of a round to take. Plant 4 short. Floppy a little late on the rotate as well, as Yimfat tried to set him up. Smoke down. He looks over towards short as well. It's a timing play. Yimfat delivers. What a time to step up. Ice cold from Jimmy Sallow. And my God, the complexity falter. What a clutch. What a 3K. In taking that as well, it's completely given Mouz so much momentum. Elige, he's lucky to stay alive. And actually, by him tucking his head, it does give Floppy the kill. Yimfat. Doors closed, mate. Look the other way. Look to the right-hand side. He's still focused on the wrong way. Yimfat spamming. He tracks back, but Elige pounces. That's good. The spam gets close as well. What is happening here? Nade will bank around the corner, but doesn't catch Elige. He is out of dodge. Crossing is a different story, but also gets that luxury. He is so lucky. 3 different instances where he's escaped death, and the same can't be said for Torzi. How is Elige alive, first of all? How has he got a kill?
How is that? What is happening? How is he 100 health? How is he still 100 health? How is he just running shot Exertion out of the round? What a call for complexity as well, by the way. They're just a second mid pinch with, you know, a triple peak pretty much, and it works to perfection. Mouz were not expecting that whatsoever. Now it's Shuhei's turn to clutch, but Elige is still keeping a very close eye on that position, and he's found a quad kill in unbelievable circumstances.
Oh my God, I cannot believe he gets away with so much space. So many small little micro plays just go right for Elige there. You know, the luxury of crossing apartments, not getting caught in that first engagement. Ridiculous round of Counter-Strike, and it actually. I mean, look at the ramifications for Complexity. Look at the buy for Mouz. Shuhi for 1. Traded out there as well by the nade and by Holzek. At the same time, Yimfa starts to make a move himself. Spots one just the top of the head. Over towards Long, but it's not enough for him to deliver on that kill. So the pace slowed right down here by Mouz. I say that, Torzy, he steps up, and he steps up to the play. It's a home run for him, and Yimfat delivers a second behind it. Horzerk will get caught. JT with a fadeaway, but now a smoke to meet him in towards Moto makes it a very difficult retake. Bomb goes down. 2 versus 3. Trav, this ain't easy.
They've got kits, but even though they're here, it's Inferno, mate. Like,
yeah,
what can you really
we know
do?
it. Oh, Jane, what you have done to our map. It's 3 towards B. So it does feel like Cole are actually ready for this sort of a play here. The flash is very good and towards the T-side. Zershin and Shuhi both get caught. JT and Grim both get really active there in the supporting role.
Yeah, and Elise gets 2 again. And oh my word, JT, what a brilliant catch on Torji. Just sort of dancing with the corner of top banana, managing to get 1 bullet through the corner of the wall. Bomb is recoverable. Roland can pick it back up again, and they are actually looking to continue their push in toward B and toward this B site. It is a 2v2. The CTs are split up. Roland needs a very quick reaction. He gets it, and he gets JT as well. But 15 HP to win out this 1 versus 2. But hang on. It's against Floppy with a FAMAS and a Hulzerk. He's looking for a different weapon. He's only got USP right now. He's dropped his scout. He's found the AK, but Roland is closing him down. No armor on Hulzerk, but a good reaction. And Complexity get an all-important 5th.
Yeah, oh my. That'll be Mouz going 8-5, potentially even 9-5 up. Bomb stays towards B. All 5 in this direction for the Complexity side. And oh, we've kind of got 3 for Mouz, so it's not exactly like it's a weak hold at all. Oh, Shooty plucks him out of the sky. Dershin gets 1 on a fadeaway as well. Tapping away. A little bit more damage dealt. Horzerk feels like he's 1 foot in the grave too. So this round, absolutely on for Mouz. Another bit of damage dealt on towards Floppy as a ramp play starts to move up, and Elige pulls off the angle. That might just cost him his life. A smoke in towards Banana, and that might even give the Ruse a little bit more leeway behind it as Torji starting to move, but Elige delivering forward too. Yimfat gets caught. Floppy, Horzek all low. Torji tries to fade that smoke, and it'll cost him his life. Zershin, they know where he is. He's a dead man on arrival. Elige has pulled off a beautiful 3K.
Complexity on their bonus buy.
Yeah, very true. Lots of util. Zershin under pressure. Zershin, the flames, he's ticking. Ow, has he survived? Look at the util damage, and he'll finally fall. But that is perfect util in towards top banana. Zershin gets chunked down to 4 points of HP before a nade sees him off, and Brolin's left very, very walking wounded in this spot too. Torzy, he's waiting for a boost here. I mean, a CT smoke will come down. He's going to play out in front of this. Elige's head is not just spotted, but Elige's got a gap, and he utilizes it effectively. Brolin's all that's left towards B, and he's barely alive.
Oh, no. Good recovery from Cole. How on earth does Bolin stay alive for much longer? The answer is he can't. He's forced out by the fire and flames. There's just nothing he can do. A spam back through the smoke was the only way back until Shuhi finds that one. Now banana control, that's an extra factor Complexity have to worry about. It's Floppy and Hulzerk. Shui's up pretty quickly here. Hulzerk will be behind the dark smoke, looking to elevate his position on top of the boxes. It might work, and it absolutely will. It's now all Jimmy. Surely he can't win another clutch. Hulzerk's choosing to fight for it, and he deletes him. Complexity back in the lead. Fist pumps from Grim. Here we go for Cole.
Second mid flash going to come over. Shuhi, good for 1, looks for 2, but maybe slightly sticks around too long as he will get caught on the trade. Oh, and it's a shot from JT Zershin. He's having his troubles. That goes for absolute certain, and especially in towards top banana.
Yeah, JT has been super solid for Complexity on this map, finding another really impactful kill. They try the second mid flash. Oh, Brolin behind the smoke. 2 players coming his way. Fully blinded. Should get traded. Is traded by JT. And they to pick him from the smoke. Jimmy, they will pause the cross. Hulzerk will then make his way over with that ball on his back. It's a safe cross. That nade might catch Jimpat, actually. It does for a bit of damage, but he still finds JT somehow. Okay. 2 versus 2. Torji with the AWP on the retake. It's going to be so difficult, but Impact does have that smoke, does have that kit. They're going to stick around, and it's Floppy and Hulzuk again. It was these two last time, and they were successful. Double push through Church. Floppy holding that with Hulzuk looking toward Banana as that smoke's about to fade, but Floppy's got a really nice angle and he'll take it. It's now Torji. He's got that defuse kit picked up from his teammate, but Hulzuk will rip his head off. Complexity large and in charge on Inferno. Agree. Marley in towards Sandbag. It's going to force these players forward. Great flash, and JT is screwed this time. Grim has to deliver. He gets one. Does he know that Brolin's still there? I think he did, but he will get removed. So, a little bit more aggression on this low buy round for Mouz, and it might work. Oh, complexity against these rounds again. It's a Legion Hulzuk 2 versus 4 out of nowhere. Shui finds the all-important kill in toward the apartments. And now Mouz just don't need to peek anything. Don't give up any kills for free. Elige realizes there could be a gap to work with towards short. And he knows, in such a disadvantage, he's going to have to try and use it. It's a freebie onto Shui. And with the impact in apps, it's a great factor to have for Mouz, but Hulzuk will now be here to help out, and they should get a plant.
Yeah. That feels like, for the most part, that guarantee. It's just about what legs does this round up? I mean, this round feels like it's all off the back of the Infat. He has to get one. That's without a doubt. Hulzuk will just slip by in towards short. A boost to come through as Brolin goes up on high. Looking for that fight. They know one's in towards Big Pit. That's a guarantee, but Elige isn't showing his head just yet. He's not peeking. He knows he's got that pixel angle to work with, and he'll catch Torzi down to the 2 versus 2. Yimfat will then activate, but then Hulzuk off the flank. Oh! Yimfat! What is that? How? What is that clearance? Why is he even checking that on that timing? I mean, this kid is absolutely bonkers. 8 to 10, but of course, you know, rebuy right back in. This Snake could be healthy. The Snake could do a decent amount. They actually get out in front of it. Grim, Xerxin, one apiece. Trades are decent. The spam from Xerxin. Oh, the third was so close as Elige gets tagged down to 28. He's a lucky man to still be alive, but he's barely alive.
Xerxin, as you mentioned earlier, has had a pretty quiet game, but fighting to a banana, sometimes it works for you, sometimes it doesn't. This time it will. Jimmy has got support with Torji this time towards short. If Floppy peeks from Boiler, he should be a dead man. Now he will reveal his position. Thanks, Molotov actually will force Torji back and force the impact away, but Torji sticks around that extra second and gets a kill, and somehow he clears Hulzuk in the apps as well. It's down to Elige, 28 HP. And suddenly, out of absolutely nowhere, it's going to be Complexity's money that's in trouble.
In fact, doesn't need to peek it. And this peek will get the information. Yeah, he probably falls.
Oh, he's not!
Oh my god. In fact, every single time you feel like this guy is dead, he finds a way to make the round work. Some ridiculous rounds from him. I mean, we even just have to throw it back again to that 1v3 clutch. He had no right in winning that. And the fact that he does is sort of ridiculous. So, Elige was trying to go up in towards Apps there, but he was heard, and Brolin on his spam, guess what? A nade, he'll do a decent amount, it'll bank, and it will catch Hulzuk. So he, without even really seeing anybody, he starts the round at 47 points of HP. With JT dead already.
Mouz are so ready. Utility in place, still of course bomb dropped. T-stairs, there's the wide swing, it's enough to make Torji miss, but there is the impact once again, could be two, it is two. Last bullet, he gets the kill, and that's when Torji comes back to help out. It's a perfect mid-hold for Mouz. I said at 10-7 to Complexity, they were large and in charge. North American fans, you can blame me. It was my fault. Suddenly, they're 11-10 behind.
Oh my, they are on the brink of elimination. Just 2 more rounds is all that Mouz need, or will need, to see this one off. And
Complexity, any time to breathe. They'll thoroughly deserve their space in the next round of the lower bracket. Of course, it's FaZe waiting, don't forget, and we know what an incredible matchup that's been in the past. Torji does really well to find 1. Xerxin will make sure that is 2 as well. He's struggling on the second though. Thankfully, he's got a Tech 9 as a sidearm and gets 1 more. Instant headshot on Elige, and then Torji rephases. It should be all good. JT, P250, he's found 2 of his own. And it's an IGL versus IGL battle. Shui is very fast toward Banana, though, and it's all good, and that's how he feels about it. The nerves have been released. Mouz have match point.
And they're looking to once again try and push it towards that overtime and do one better, but Yinfa will get the first. Floppy responding kind of Shuhei. He does get caught overextending. We spoke about that angle in towards apartments, maybe seen as a bit of an overextension. In this case, he'll get punished for it. So back to the 4 versus 4. And Yinfa, he'll just fall back over towards Big P. He's had a lot of success from here.
Smoke in from Floppy. We'll block off Torji for now. Sure, Torji did get 4 kills against those pistols, but he has recovered his KD really well on this second half. Brolin up against JT. JT playing with the smoke. Maybe a bit too overzealous there.
If we're being honest, Liquid getting eliminated just earlier. Torsi, nice find. Floppy will fall. He looks for the second one. Deliver, and Yinfa gets cleared.
Oh.
And Horzek also finds one of his own. So we're not done just yet. 2 versus 2, and it's a long old rotate for Xerxin and Brolin to get over towards his A side. They'll know they both play via B as well, so they've got a bit of time to work with here. And we're going to stick together. Double AK now as Brolin will upgrade from that M4A1S. The one issue, though, is only a smoke to work with for the CT side. Carl, I've actually run out of util. Horzek, first contact, and it's successful. He spots out the second as well as Xerxin. I think on this one, he might just have to concede, even though they've got money, even though he could give it a go. No time, no chance, and it will be Complexity who just about stay alive. Exit frag is what he'll get. And maybe actually another, in all fairness, it's the equivalent of a Doja nade. Oh, he gets it. So Horzek, no AWP for you, my friend. That makes this a very different... It's got to be something special. Once again, Apps aggression. Shuhei got punished from this angle before, and it might be the same here. Yes, Floppy. Good reaction, good adjustment there on the jiggle peak as Shuhei falls and Inferno not able to trade. And he's going to dip away. He's going to completely give the respect over there. And Xerxin will play back over towards first orange, setting up for this smoke as well to give them some space. And actually, as we're talking about it, Floppy will fall. So there is the trade just after the fact. Flash over. The flash is perfect. Xerxin can't get the second no. So B-side open.
Yeah, and Yimpat is so low from earlier on, and it's a retake on Inferno. The one thing that could still work in Mouz's favor is the utility advantage. A nade will come over, but it's a bit too deep. Horzek has 1 more resmoke and 1 HE. Now that resmoke will be used. Torji has this all-important flash to try and get Brolin in through Church. New box is where Horzek will reside. JT is holding for Yimpat's advance up Banana. Surely this is all in Cole's favor here. Yimpat will go down. Torji and Brolin to try and recover things and win the game. But I think we're going extra rounds. It's another overtime between Mouz and Complexity.
These two sides inseparable here, Trav. It has to be said once again.
50 seconds. That library smoke will come in. Yimpat preparing the flash to either peek for himself or help his teammate. JT is up long. Exertion is next to that off angle on Arch, but he'll get deleted, and Elige does great work until Brolin appears again, and Grim is still so low, of course, on that 6 points of health. Shui gets his kills. There is the 2 we needed to see from him, and it's all down to Horzek. He's right above you, my friend. Brolin, what a brilliant bit of maneuverability there. And Mouz will take 13.
Subscribe to ESL CS right now.
His position will now be known, and look at this from Mouz. Shui and Yimpat are double pushing apps. Floppy should find one, does find one, but can't find Jimmy again. 4v4.
JT, how's your trigger discipline? How's your crosshair placement? It's Brolin that comes out on top. On top of the flash behind this, Horzek. Yeah, I don't know, this is a weird one. We've got 30 seconds here to work with, Trav. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. And I do like this from Mouz too. Let's just fall off. They're going to hear them. Surely this has got to drag over a rotation at some point. Yeah, it's now starting. Torji going to slowly move over, but it might actually be a little too late here. They're going to have to fight. Elige pulls out Util. Oh, Xerxin and Brolin combine beautifully. It's delicate, but it's delectable. On towards this B side, and Horzek left with it all to do. Time ticking, and surely dead. It has to be said that he might actually not even survive after time 2. He's being hunted from all sides, and he falls after time. Horzerg's got 500 bucks in his back pocket.
You can't drop armor, ladies and gents. Maybe CS2 needs that, who knows? But he at least does get that up. It'll be so susceptible to nades, but if Torji goes peeking into him, he will deliver. 19th kill on the board, thanks to a little bit of an overface by his counterpart.
Impact. Oh. He knows there's one in towards that smoke. He heard a couple in towards balcony. He's actually in a bit of a perfect spot. Oh, and Horzerg can't get the kill.
My God.
That is a really risky fight. Back into a 3 versus 4. Numbers still favor complexity, of course, but this round's not completely off the cards because Brolin is activating. That's 2. Looks for 3, and he'll deliver. JT, what have you got for us? He needs 3 of his own. The first is taken, but look at the damage that he receives in response.
Oh, Brolin, man, that is unbelievable. I really appreciate that from Mouz. We have seen them struggle in retaking. Of course, we know it's Inferno. They don't want to let Cole get set up whatsoever. They go before they even have a chance to, and while the bomb is being planted, while a player is occupied with that plant, no guns drawn, that picture frame propped up in front of JT will not be spelling out a pretty picture right now. 18 health. 25 seconds. Brolin low from his heroics. 26 kills on the board now, and there is exertion from Pitt. It's a clean sweep in overtime again. It was on T side on Vertigo. It's now CT on Inferno. Play a bit more assertive top banana, keep control of it, and with Horzerg in that position, maybe they'll just keep him there and rotate over. But it's a great flash from JT to send Floppy in toward the apps. The Impact's lurk is removed. Elise stuck on Arch though, domed by Brolin again. And now they know with Long being taken, Floppy has to worry about that mostly. But we are creeping through Arch. 2 players are now joining up together. It could be a split B with 2 through CT and 2 through Banana. Horzerg needs to have his wits about him here. Needs the 1 kill to take the pressure off of Grim. Good jiggle from Grim, but what a swing! See you later, Horzerg. Grim has to take matters into his own hands, and he does find the 1, but it's only the 1. 3v2 for Mouz. Site taken, bomb down. JT and Floppy are miles away. This could be it.
Surely, Trav, right? This has to be it. A 2 versus 3, and they're both behind a smoke. Oh my, what have we got? Smoke will be broken open by the nades. Brolin gonna be that first point of contact as well. What can he do for us? The flash is brilliant, and Xerxes just lines them both up as well. He had the angle, he had the delivery, and once again, Mouz. It requires overtime, but it's flawless in overtime, and the cheers coming through from this side. They stay alive here at IEM Rio, but we bid farewell to complexity.